Hi, how's it going everyone? So if you are looking for a Bandle 3 deck that is viable in the meta right now, you can try this deck. This deck was created by a guy called Impetus Panda. I'm not quite sure whether it was created by him, but he wrote a deck guide on Reddit. And he's a master rank player and he's one of the casters for like the Legends of Runeterra competition. I've covered his spider deck before, which is pretty good. This deck, I think it does very well in meta. I've been reading a lot when I play this deck. This deck is a very aggro kind of Bandle 3 deck, but most of the time you don't really win with your aggro creatures. You are just summoning a lot of creatures, developing a very wide board just to stay alive. You don't need to kill your opponent at all actually, because you have so many creatures here to use as charm blockers, and eventually once you summon all these cheap creatures, right, and you satisfy Bandle 3's like requirements, you can just win the game very easily. I think there's one thing to take note of for Bandle 3 is that if you haven't been playing it enough, you might miss this interaction. So when you create a follower from a new region in hand from Bandle 3, right, it creates a region that you are missing, if I'm not wrong, because based on the games I played so far, it always creates cards that are missing from its requirement. So let's say you're missing Ionia, Demacia, or Shadow Isles, it will create one of a creature card from this region, and that's how it is. So this is something important that you take note of, so you don't have to worry so much about like, hey, if I cast this, is this going to be even useful or not, because it might be randomly summoning creatures from different regions that might not be even useful for me right now, that might not even contribute to the win condition, but it does. But of course you are running the risk of it being destroyed by landmark removals, but right now there's not a lot of people running landmark removals, which is interesting. So this is pretty powerful. I mean, nobody's running landmark removal, so this is like a guaranteed, I would say. And of course, you're running Minimorph. I mean, against Scion decks, this is the Scion killer. And then you have your Poppy, you have Allo Travelers. I mean, Poppy here is just to serve as a Demacia multi-region card. And if you get the chance to attack with all your creatures, just go ahead. I mean, if you are able to deal high amounts of damage and not suffer as much casualty, you should do it. Otherwise, you should just leave it, you know. You don't want a lot of your creatures to die, because you need your creatures around to keep you alive so that you can draw your Bandle 3, or you can draw the regions that you need to get your Bandle 3 to win you the game. And aside from that, you have cards like Pokestick, Scorched Earth, and Ravenous Flock and Group Shot to try and manage the crowd a little. And there's something very funny that I realized. I keep on thinking group shot, right? It's like a shot, like a group band together and shoot you. But actually that's not the case. This is literally what it means. A group photo. It just says, okay, this one's for the newsletter and remember to smile. How does this group shot, right, deal 1 damage? Or deal 2 damage? I don't understand. But I mean, that's Legends of Runeterra, I guess. Yeah, but overall, this deck is pretty fun to play. And I think it feels very similar to Star Springs. It's very one-sided for sure. It definitely feels very one-sided. And I don't think I would like losing to this deck, because there's not a lot of interactions. If you don't have landmark removal, right, it just becomes a situation where you are trying to raise this Bandle 3 deck down. And it's not fun at all if you can't raise the Bandle 3 deck down. It becomes very sad. But anyway, I'm not quite sure. Maybe they might nerf this. We shall see, So if you're interested, you can find the deck code in the description below, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I think we can keep Bandle 3. It's quite scary, you know, to see the person's name, the hunt is on. Like is he gonna hunt me or something? Yep. Nice. Free attack. When are we able to change back to the old feast? It's quite sad, isn't it? Now the feast is like this. It's not that it's bad, but I mean, it looks fine. I think one of the interesting things I found out was that if you look at group shot, right, it's like it is not like them shooting something, you know. It's like they're taking a group shot, like a picture. And if you look at the quote, right, it would say like, let's take a picture together or something. And that was pretty funny. Oh, this is pretty good. I think this might not be the best idea. Probably could have just went with something like a Bandle Commando. I can't do anything with this, yeah. Oh. Oh, I just helped him discard his cards. But this is not too bad. He has one less cannon, like one less card to discard with, right? So that's pretty nice. We can drop our Pro Sled next turn, then we can go for damage here. Yeah, finally. Start dealing 3 damage here, so I suppose you can kill this very easily. Twin Blade Revenant. I like this card. This is probably one of the most like unique cards, right? It's like an infinite loop here. You discard this, or you summon this, then you create this. Then this dies, then you create another one again. It's interesting that he's running Arachnoid. Never seen that before. I think we can take out one creature while we still can. Because if he drops this, he's gonna take this out, right? Maybe you could have just waited and used Pokey Stick to poke him. You can poke this. That is reasonable as well. We are gonna win not so soon, but I feel that it's pretty soon. Like this is just gonna be a one-sided battle if he doesn't drop his Scion anytime soon. And the fact that we are hitting turn 6 already, right? We can just cast all of this to just complete it, right? 1, 2, 3. We have 7 already. Yeah, I think probably the House Spiders wasn't really a good move. We should have just shoot the Revenant first. Let me think. How can I be optimal here? Let's just drop this. We need a... What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This might work out well in the long run. If this extends beyond the timeline. Oh, this is nice. So what we need here is Ionia, right? He's not gonna drop Scion, so let's just drop this first.
Yes, Mama, it's a beast, Mama.
We are short of 4 more. We are short of Demacia. Demacia. Oh, I don't know my regions at all, man. Noxus, Riot, Targon. Does it have Targon already? Yeah. This is not too bad. Yeah, this is much better, to be honest. Okay, we have Targon. So we are left with Demacia and Shurima. Demacia, Shurima, and one more. What was it again? Demacia, Shurima, and Ionia. Demacia, Shurima, and Ionia. Demacia, Shurima, and Ionia. I'm not incentivized to attack, so I'm not gonna attack here. I just need to win with Bandle 3. But I'm afraid that he might just have a removal because he's running some weird cards, right? Like a rank like Sentry. He might have a landmark removal here. I think from now onwards we need to save 6 mana to mini morph Scion. Nice. All this effort for nothing. Should we just, like, you know, increase the suspense and make him attack us first? Yeah, we should make him trade us, right? Yeah, let's just pass. He might have seen the spell like, should I attack here? Try to attack here. I get the feeling now how satisfying it is to like mini morph this shit. I mean, if you hate this deck, but personally I think this deck is pretty fun. But if you really hate Scion, you can it's fun lah, it's fun. Okay, shit, I forgot. I was going on so much about the logic of like not attacking, right, that I forgot that I should have attacked with Bandle Commando to summon my Ionia. But that was a mistake for sure. That was a mistake. It's tough, man. This is not like Hearthstone where you can just talk and play. It's like you need to balance two things at once. And I'm not a good player to begin with, and if I keep talking, right, it's just gonna make it more worse, you know. Yeah. Come on, man. You summon Scion and now you're roping? Jesus. That's... I don't think he has an out from this, man. Oh, so he wasn't roping. Wait, are you telling me he wasn't roping at all? Interesting. Yeah. Mini morph, so cute. Mini manatee. Oh, the wee manatee. Okay. I should probably summon Bandle 3 here to start gaining value. Like, trying to get some of the cards here. I mean, we are still short of 2, you know. Ionia and Demacia. Where's my Demacia? Yeah, Poppy. We are just waiting for Poppy now. Majestic like my mustache. Personally, my concern was like he might have a removal, and playing this is not very optimal, right? But if he has it, he can just cast it anytime, and if I cast this, right, it's not immediate anyway, so that's the issue. Yup. I'm not quite sure whether this guy... Okay, it seems like he played Scion Draven quite a fair bit. Maybe he just not drawing the cards he wants. Like usually it's pretty fast, right? This deck. Yes. Okay, so that's one thing that I'm not quite sure of. Does this create whatever that I have not summoned yet? It seems like it is, right? If next turn it gives me Ionia, I'm quite sure that's the case already, isn't it? One more. We can just kind of like shoot everybody down. If it develops, then we just shoot one more down. If it develops, then we shoot one more down. We drop Reason Rider, we can defend with Bomber Twins. Yeah, I don't think we need to do any more things here. Just block here. It's not like you can kill us with this, you can take some damage as well. Which one is better though? This might be much more. Let's just make sure that everything we can block here. Because if this takes me out, right, I can't block, right? Yeah. Like, I only have one 3-cost card here. So this is pretty odd. He's not playing this correctly though. Like, why are you playing this when it's like that? Like, maybe that's the only choice, right? I realize like Minimoth is a good workaround for this as well. If you cast this, I can just transform him, right? Let's just block here. Yeah, 5 damage is not too much, I think. Yep, I think we are good. Is this Ionia? Oh, I think we won. So it seems that it creates whatever that is left over. This is pretty sick, I think.
Die a fool, flee a coward. The Empire's champion, unbridled and raw.
And raw. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, we won. This is my first win playing a Bandle 3 deck. This is pretty sick. I like this animation. Star Springs is pretty sick as well. But I don't know, man, it feels toxic. This is like my first time seeing a Senna Vega deck like this day. Like today. Is there anything I want to remove here? I haven't played with a Senna Vega deck enough to know what I want to remove. I guess we mulligan this. Let's go. Boom boom. Wait, I forgot. Impact does it when it strikes while attacking. Well, that's sad. Both are equally, like, I don't know, I'm just indifferent with these two choices. Okay, this is a... He chose wrong, man. He chose wrong. I'm not gonna attack with this. Why are you putting this on this? Am I the idiot here? Am I the one that is wrong here? No, right? I already have Targon. And go with this for a long game, right? We have issues with Ionia. But this is like not the best scenario here. Do they run elusives? We can play the long game here. Oh my god. This is like Doctor Doom, you know. If you are familiar with Marvel. think Dr. Doom is it's like a pretty old character, isn't it? Like nobody knows about him anymore. Unless you watch Fantastic Four. Our Noxus is not covered, right? Or is there a huge target you want to aim for? I feel that we have a huge target. This is worth taking, I think.
We are one. Isn't that charmed?
Rabadon? Rabahoo?
Okay. How far are we away?
Long road behind, long road ahead. We made it. Yay. But our stuff didn't.
Oh, we removed harrowing. What the heck?
On me.
So dirty. Yes, harrowing. I mean, we can use this and Pokey Stick on this, right? Does it make sense? I mean, why not, right? Why not, right? But that's a lot of commitment, though. I think that it will make much more sense if you use this on Vega, isn't it? To be honest, I have no idea how to play against the Senna Vega deck. But I feel that destroying Vega will be the priority, isn't it? Vega is the one that is generating all the nonsense. What is this? Let's drop our house spiders. We can push for damage here.
Give me your palace creatures of doom.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
Okay, so he can hit me with a darkness here. But does he have a Vile Feast though? I mean, if he's running a Senna Vega, he should have a lot of removals, right?
Work the fabric, minions. Work it. Really?
I will drink your darkness.
Hopeless, honestly.
I think this is the wrong play. This is the wrong play. I just wanted to activate Poppy. But in fact, you should have just kept the board here. Because at the end of the day, you just try to hit 10-10, right? And having creatures here to block is important. Because you can just remove all these creatures and you can start dealing damage to you. You need to sustain here. I don't think they run any kind of landmark removals here at all. Unless he has Crumble or something. Yeah, so that was the wrong play, to be honest. But I mean, like, come on. If you can activate Poppy, why not? Okay, I know, guys. This is very cringy. Is this cringy? I don't know, man. To a master rank player, this one, hey, why is this guy so stupid? Why are you playing so suboptimally? Okay, how far? Okay, we just need to cast the Shurima one.
Hang on. We're rolling.
Oh, he doesn't want to do anything? Okay, nice. I forgot what do we have left. I think after playing this, I should know. No, I still don't know. Oh, Ionia. Yeah, like I mentioned, Ionia is a problem here. Ionia is a serious not being able to draw Ionia cards is a problem. Yeah. Is there even Ionia landmarks that we can create here? I think the best play is to drop this and go with Bandle 3, right?
Look, a thing. L, that's not
Oh.
ours.
Okay, this is not too bad. Can we afford to cast all of this in a single round? No though. We can. Okay, so you have cast this already. I think he's not drawing the cards he wants. It's like he's not drawing Vega at all.
You best believe I don't play.
Yeah, it's unfortunate though. I just need the owl Yep. So I think in this deck, right, the choke point is the Ionia. Ionia or Bilgewater. Because I played a couple of rounds already. And it feels that way.
Serving lead?
It feels that way most of the time. Like, I'm always short of Ionia. Yeah, Ionia is like the key one. That's fine.
The hour approaches. How fares the mana crystal number 3? Soon, Lord Vega. It will be ready soon.
Strop.
Cooking with lead.
It doesn't even matter anymore. I think we win the game here. This is so one-sided, to be honest. This is like the next Star Springs, man. I feel that this is much more easier to attain than Star Springs, and it's like there's more sustain here. Like, I have a lot of creatures to block him. Like, I don't run out of creatures at all. And it doesn't matter how much he drains, as long as he doesn't run landmark removals. It's an easy win for us though. Yeah, it doesn't feel fun though. Like, I can imagine from his end, it's like, it's not fun at all. And there's nothing he can do to stop this. Yeah. Unless he has Crumble, but I don't think anybody runs Crumble at all. Let's go! Nice. Not too bad. I think this is pretty good for ranking. This is pretty good.